auto posting, and actually I had this conversation yesterday, auto posting is such a waste of money. It's such, and I know there's companies that make a lot of money doing it. Auto posting sucks. People spend money, and I hear this all the time. Oh, I have somebody doing it for me. I'm like, what do you mean somebody's doing it for you? In social media, the word social means to be social. What are they doing? And like, oh, they're posting these cool articles from you. They're posting these cool pictures. And I'm like, watch, pull up your page. I'll make them pull up their page, and I'll look that there's 1 like, no likes, 1 like. And I'm like, you're not even getting people to like and share your stuff, nor comment on your stuff. And you've got probably hundreds, if not thousands of other realtors putting out the same kind of pictures through other companies that are auto posting. I said, what the hell are you doing it for? Like, why are you doing it? And the answer is funny. It's, I don't have time, or because they could just do it for me. And that's like me saying, I'm going to go out on a date tonight, but I don't have time, so I'm going to send somebody else to go do that. It's the most obscene thing I've ever heard of. And yet we're spending money every month for people to do nonsense. It's the definition of insanity. Waiting? We don't wait for anything. So waiting, too many people waiting. The agents in this industry, actually, I'll say everything, agents, loan officers, title agents, all three that we work with, the majority tend to wait. The top producers don't wait for anything. We don't wait for anything, meaning people are waiting for the phone to ring. People are waiting for leads to be given to them. People are waiting for leads to be generated on Zillow. People are waiting for a house to come on the market for my buyer. And that's another one that makes me fired up is you've got a buyer looking for a property in a tight inventory market, and you're waiting for a listing come on to sell them. Why not go find the listing? Why not proactively market yourself? As a matter of fact, we're talking about today at today's conference, is you can't wait. And if you do, you're just going to lose. You wait for the market to deliver to you what you want rather than you going to the market and finding it. If it were me, I'd be finding the inventory my buyers want. It gives me a double-end opportunity, and if it's not the one they want, I get another listing that I didn't have. Why don't you just go out and generate your own leads and take the leads your brokerage, your team, or whatever gives you as a bonus? Because now your business is relying solely upon waiting for someone to deliver it to you. You want to produce in this business, in any of those businesses, you don't wait, you go get it. Numbers. People don't know them. People don't know their numbers. In our Coach 52 platform, we kind of solve that problem with our training and coaching that we do. But they may have selected a business plan in the beginning of the year and came up with a bunch of numbers like, oh, I'm going to do X dollars, or I want to do X dollars. And from that point on, have no guidance or mapping or anything. And the question I ask almost any agent on any given day is, hey, it's May. Where do you stand right now? Numbers. Where do you stand right now today versus your goals? Where are you? Are you at 30%, 40%? Are you ahead of your goals? Are you behind them? And 99% of them will look at you with a blank stare and be like, no idea. I have no friggin' idea. Some they don't even have to answer. I just know in their eyes that they have no idea. How do you not know that? I'm like, is this just a hobby or is it a business? I know my numbers. I know where I'm at. I know what I got to do today and how much I need to do every week. And the problem is most people don't know those numbers. The numbers for their own personal business. If I asked them how much money they were going to spend on vacation, or how much money they budgeted for vacation, and where they're going to go on vacation, they can give me all those details. They can give me the dollars, where they're going to go, how they planned it, all this other stuff, but they can't tell me about their own business, which is just shocking that that's where we're at. So we're trying to teach that. We're trying to hold people accountable to that. And the other numbers they don't know is where they stand in their own market as far as, you know, how many days on market, what listing inventory is there. In my farm area, where do I stand number-wise? You know, who am I competing with? So these are the things that are strategies that we not only teach, we have to get people to learn to put into their business on a given day. Because it'd be just like asking an NFL player, what's their stats? They know their stats. They know exactly their stats because they get paid on performance. And if we haven't realized it by now, real estate, you only get paid based on performance. You get paid for closings. Just driving down to an event. We've got an awesome event, probably 30 to 50 agents today, kind of mastermind. Hour and a half, 2 hour session at the Navasink Country Club, which is a beautiful place in New Jersey. We're going to be talking about, they want me to talk about social strategies, and you know, everyone wants to hear about the social, but everything I tie in today really isn't, it's social, but it's social on how do I use it to go prospect, how do I go make money with this stuff, I tie in some lead gen strategies on how to use voice broadcasting and how do we farm our areas using old school mentality with today's current technology and systems that are out there. Everything's about time and money. The more people I can get to in the least amount of time, and of course at the best cost, I can get a return. The challenge I think we're going to talk about today is how do I get to talk to more people that live in, own, and have real estate on their mind. And that's kind of the strategy. So rather than doing one at a time, we're talking to people how to broadcast to 500 at a time, 1,000 at a time, how to leverage some of the social and Instagram strategies to get in front of them visually. And most people will come out of there with some really fantastic strategies. The end game, who's going to execute them?
First Funding is now in 25 licensed in 25 states, and Family First is built that way. We have a great culture of our company. I've surrounded myself with amazing people. One of the biggest things is, as I've noticed over the last 12 years, the relationship between a realtor and a mortgage loan officer, it's been very strange. I've seen a lot of bad relationships out there, and I never understood it, because to me, it's one of the most important things as a realtor you need is a good loan officer. And if you have that relationship with a loan officer, it's someone that you can go to, and really, you know, when you're, especially our loan officers, I know they're available 24/7. I know not all the time, but I mean, it's amazing how to see some of the stories of our guys that work closely with realtors. And when Jeff Lobb's available, if you've seen him or not, this is one of the things that we do to help you with your business. And again, as we go through the program, you'll see you're going to learn a ton of things. Be ready to write things down. Many of you have seen it before. Some of you haven't. I can't wait to watch you. And please, if you could ask as many questions as possible and learn from this. One thing I'll ask, it's tough to do unless you're taking notes on it, try and turn your phone over for a little bit for a while so you can focus on this, because you're going to learn a lot of great things here today.
Hi everybody, good afternoon. So the favorite question I love to ask everybody, and you saw some of my recent newsletter that came out here on my mail list, is anybody making too much money right now in real estate? Right, like I have too many listings, I don't need any help, right? And it's funny because we find the resistance of the next thing. You guys are here, so you took time out of your day to show up to learn one or two things to take back to your business. I respect it. That's how I built my business. I want to show you things that are going to help either make you money or things you have that you're using or maybe not using them correctly that can change the way you're doing it. That's what I work on. Our business is solely coaching, training, and education to help people make money. I partnered with Family First and the team to simply help them do that. Not just from the loan officers down through you to be of value. And I have the pleasure of speaking all over the country with realtors, you know, East Coast, West Coast, even internationally this past year, over in Poland. However, we still have the same set of problems. We still have the same challenges, and a lot of it sometimes even starts, and I'll get into some cool tech stuff, but a lot of it starts with just our competition in our own head. 90% of our business starts between our ears. How do I want that consumer to feel? Not just about, did I throw everything at them? Did I throw enough stuff at them? Because they might feel overwhelmed. That's not good. Well, it's crap. This guy was in here like in 20 minutes. He said a whole bunch of stuff. I had no idea what he said. That's not a good fit. This is in 2016. We were at Inman Connect in San Francisco. I was speaking to the keynote speaker that day. And he said words that he doesn't know our business like we know our business. But he said words that resonated with me because I used to do the same exact thing prior to Facebook being born. So he said, listen, if you want to own your market in today's digital visual world, if you want to own it, you need to become the digital mayor. What does that mean? Like, like you're the person, you're that go-to woman. Just let's go old school a little bit. I put up 20 billboards with you. I hit the park benches, put you on some cable TV. Now I give you Facebook ads on the Atlantic Highlands. and I do a TV show, YouTube show with you every Sunday, downtown Atlantic Highlands. I see you on YouTube all the time. After about a couple months of that, it's like, oh my God, you're everywhere. I see you everywhere. Right? That's the digital mayor. The person that's the go-to person.
Everyone's had gym memberships, right? And you have a gym membership and you don't use it. This, Jeff, is one of the best gym memberships in the country, right? So use it and you'll get results.